So in the beginning, Cadillac had a lot of monstrous big blocks. We're talking about the 472 big block and the 500 cubic inch Cadillac engine. These things were made back when cubic inches truly did matter. Now, fast forward to 2024, the aftermarket for a 500 cubic inch big block is very scarce. And to be honest, as much as I love big blocks, these things have become irrelevant. Although some people still use the 472 big block as a basis for stroker builds, pro-charge builds, or nitrous builds, especially if you throw the 500 cubic inch big block Cadillac and the 472 inside a nice light body like a G body or maybe even a Fox body. But these things with the right power, the right setup are absolutely crazy. But then something happened. Then, like a thief in the night, the gas crisis came through and pretty much every single vehicle had to get downsized. So now people don't want big hulking V8s with a nice size cam. They don't want that 1970 Pontiac GTO. They don't want that damn Dodge Charger or that Chevelle. They don't want none of that. They want a front-wheel drive Econo box. And around this time, well, Honda was becoming popular along with a lot of other foreign front-wheel drive vehicles that was getting like 40 miles to like 50 miles a gallon. Let's also not forget with the Cadillac Northstar V8s, these things had the starter under the intake manifold. And for some reason, no matter how new you bought this thing, no matter how new the starter was, it was bound to go out like within the next week of you purchasing it. Then in 2003, GM decided to change direction and debut the 2003 CTSV 1 with the LS6 5.7 liter V8 and the T56 trimming made it behind it. But the consensus has spoken that they don't really like the first CTSV because of the differential issues. Then the CTSV 2 came around, and this thing was powered by an LSA supercharged 6.2 liter V8, making 556 horsepower, which was absolutely crazy for the time. That it came in 3 variations. You had a sedan, you had a coupe, and you had a wagon, of which probably cost more than your entire year's rent by now. And then you have the V3 generation of the CTSVs. This is a CTSV3 with the LT4 making 650 horsepower. This one in particular makes 672, but you can go back and check in my other video for this one. But don't think I forgot about the XLR. This thing right here. This was the same 4.6 liter dual overhead cam V8 that was in the earlier, Northstar powered vehicles from the early 2000s, right? So this thing is basically a luxury C6 Corvette on steroids. That's basically all you need to know about it. And when GM had to take a bailout, this coincided with the cars that weren't really selling. So GM had to cut off like Saab, Hummer. They had to discontinue the XLRs and a few other vehicles. Pontiac, Oldsmobile. Man, I might be forgetting another one, but yeah.